Hi guys, and welcome to DIY Ideas, and welcome again to a new test video where we test this super fur wool. It's called Duo, Fashion Super Fur Duo from Rico Design. It's 50 grams and 22 meters long. It's meant for size 12 crocheting hooks, so pretty big, and it's we have 150 grams here total because we have 3 different balls of yarn. So we have 66 meters and 150 grams. And so we have these 3 different colors here. It's kind of like a violet here on the right. And then we have a gray, and this is a blue petrol color. And the composition here, it's 95% acrylic and 5% polyester. And this is the color number 5. This is the violet one. This gray one, the darker one, is number 8. And this blue one is the number 6. Okay, so we have to crochet this with a really big crocheting hook, and number 12. Obviously there's bigger ones, but this is a pretty big one. And so that's what I have here. And this is the thread here. The actual thread in the middle here is pretty thin. I would crochet this maybe with a number 4 crocheting hook, but it has all these furs here, these stuff on the side. So that's why they recommend a bigger one. So I'm going to try how this works. And so here we put it on the hook already. And so the thread is on my hand, and we do some chain stitches. So I'm just going to pull it through. Number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I just made 10 chain stitches here, and you can see it's a nice width. It's honestly very easy to crochet here with a size number 12. I thought it might be a little big, but honestly, this is working really easily and really well. So I took another 2 chain stitches here, and I'm going to go backwards in half double crochets. So you can see here I have 3 in the hook, and then I pull it through all 3. Also works really, really well. Here I have to kind of feel around to where the next stitch is, because you can't really see because it's so furry or fluffy. So you can't really tell. There, I think there it is. So this is a little finicky. It's kind of maybe a little luck. And so later on for the next row, I will go, instead of into the stitches, just in between the half double crochets. So that's a little easier. There's a bigger holes there to find. So this is a little tricky, I gotta say, but it works. It's just hard to see the stitches because they are pretty small, and all the fluff is just kind of in the way. It's very tight. It's very cozy, that's for sure. Okay, so after this row, it should get easier just because we don't have to poke into small stitches like these. So the half double crochets work really, really well. The only thing that is a little finicky is just to find the actual stitch here in the chain stitches. It's kind of more like I'm feeling around rather than looking. It might be that this wool is a little better for knitting, but maybe not. I don't really know. So what do we have here? We have 1 row of half double crochets. At least 3 centimeters here in height that we gained with this row. Super cozy, really, really, really soft. And so I'm gonna do 2 chain stitches and then turn it all around. And then we go backwards, and we're gonna go here. Actually, I'm gonna do 3 chain stitches. Because we're going a little deeper, we're not gonna go into the stitches, but we're just gonna go in between the bodies of the half double crochets. So we have these bigger openings here where I'm just poking through with my fingers here. That'll be a lot easier to continue crocheting here with the big hook. And so it's much easier to not have to search for the stitches. And I think for a wool like this makes a lot of sense. And because I'm going in a little deeper, I did 3 chain stitches instead of 2, just because I'm going in, a little deeper, and we need a little more height here. And as you can see now here, this is a lot easier. You can see where the openings are a lot easier this way. And you can see it's pretty fluid, it's pretty easy, it's coming off. Yeah, it's happening quite simply. And this one's the next one. And this one. I'm kind of, if maybe you can't see it so well, but with my back fingers, I'm kind of just poking around to find the holes that I'm going into. And here we are at the end. These are the chain stitches from the row before. So here we just go into and do the same half double crochet. And then this is row number 2. All right, continue here with 3 chain stitches, turn it all around. And then we do the same thing here. So we do half double crochets in between the bodies of the half double crochets. And I'm gonna continue here a little bit and I'll show you again how far I get until I go for the next ball. Okay, so here we are. This is the first ball of yarn. Yeah, you can see here what this looks like. This is the 10 chain stitches as the base. It's pretty wide, honestly, and basically more of a square. So even if I put another 2 balls of yarn, it's not actually going to be long enough for a scarf. So I'm actually going to open that up again and start new, start fresh. Okay, so I'm going to do this with this blue color here now. So I'm going to do only half of the width of this, what I just tried. So we're going to go for 5 chain stitches and then plus 2 for the height of the double crochets, half double crochets. So I'm going to start here again, and then later on I will unravel the purple one that I just made. So be careful here and not choose such a big width for your scarf here with this wool, or get more balls. Okay, so I'm going to start here. Number 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it looks pretty thin, but somehow it's just wider than you think it is. So I'm gonna I added here 2 chain stitches for height, and then I'm going back now again in the half double crochets. Number 2 here. Number 3. Number 4 coming up. Number 4. And here's number 5. And so this is our first row. And I'm going to continue this for a few more rows and I'll give you an update. Okay, so here's our first update. And this works pretty well with the 5 chain stitches as the width. As you can see, I'm getting much more of a scarf shape and not just a square. And so, yeah, we can kind of look at what we did here. So I have about the height that what we had earlier with the end of the ball, but we are at about half of the ball of yarn. And so I'm going to continue, doing this here for the 3 balls of yarn. Okay, guys, so here we are at the end of all 3 balls of yarn. And so the length now is about 150 centimeters. And so this is not a loop scarf, it's a regular scarf. And you can see how nice and cozy this looks and feels. And you barely can see any of the stitches. If you ask yourself why I didn't start again with the violet one, I kind of put the violet one now in the middle. And then as I was progressing with the blue one, I just started unraveling the purple one. And so I did the blue, then the purple, and then this like dark grayish one. And here are the, you can kind of see here where I switched the balls of yarn, and I'm gonna obviously still hide these away a little bit. And basically the scarf is now done. Please tell me what you think about this. Do you like this kind of wool? Have you maybe used it before? What's your opinion on these? Yeah, write it in the comments. So thank you guys for watching DIY Ideas. I hope you liked this video. If you would like to watch more, please visit my channel and subscribe for free. Please share this video with your friends and see you next time.